When it comes to goal setting, I want you to really think about this. Are you chasing a number as a goal, or are you actually chasing something that's driven by the purpose? And the thing is, the difference is, and I used to be this guy, I used to chase numbers. And every time I would set up, like, hey, I want to hit 130K this month. I want to hit 250K. I want to hit, like, let's see if I can do 350K. So I was just continuously, like, creating numbers that I wanted to hit on a monthly basis for my business. And I wasn't really feeling fulfilled, because at the end of the day, when you do hit the numbers that you establish for your business, like, there is no really, like, fulfillment behind it, or even how much personal income that you're going to get from your business, right? And the number one thing that I learned from my mentor is that in order for you to actually, like, have something that you're proud of, you have to define why you want to achieve the goal that you are after, or saying that is your goal. So for example, like for me, the reason I want to make a lot of money and reason I'm in the world of business is because I want to do what I want to do with who I want to do with, when I want to do. So with that in mind, I got to really figure out, like, what are the things that I like to do, and how much money I need to really make to sustain that lifestyle that I want to create for myself. And also, good thing to think about is when you're building a business, you're never going to be able to, like, automate yourself out of the business unless you have the right people in your business. And you have to turn people into true leaders in order for you to really scale yourself out of your business. And the thing is, guess what? A lot of people will withhold the knowledge that they have inside, that they hold on to it with their teeth. What you want to do is you want to transfer the knowledge into somebody that has a talent. They don't need to have skills or the experience. They just need to be talented. And the thing is, you can always train their skills, and they can always become the best if you teach them how to. That will require you giving up you making more followers, following you, instead turning people that's supposed to follow you into leaders, so that way they can replicate you and produce like 10 or 15 or 20 or 30 or 50 different versions of you at your best performance, sharp. And only way you're gonna do this is by giving up the thought process of, like, hey, I'm the best, like, and I'm gonna maintain myself to be the best. You have to be a leader, and as part of leader's job is to create more leaders. That's the only way how you're gonna scale yourself outside of your organization. And once you scale yourself out, guess what? People that are holding your organization down for you, people that are running business for you, those people need to be taken care of. Now you gotta figure out, what does it take to make these people comfortable with their lives, comfortable with working with you, comfortable continuing to scale your operation. What does that take? Instead of following like ZipRecruiter, and what does this position pay? You have to figure out what that position looks like for somebody that's gonna be like on the front lines for you. And the thing is, sometimes that's way over market. I mean, average guy like gets paid like 75K a year for doing like some of the digital marketing, like, jobs. Now, sometimes people don't want to be making $75,000. That's what the market pays right now. But if I believe that you actually can hold down good portion of business for our organization, what we're going to do is we're going to pay you way above the market. And way that works is, like, sometimes, like, for you, your market might pay $75,000, but you will feel really comfortable if you are making $350,000. Now, what does that mean for me, who's creating that opportunity for you? That means that I need to be making enough money where I can give you what makes you feel comfortable. And if you think this way, not just only in your business, but outside of your business, how much money do I need to make everybody else that's around me feel super comfortable? What does that number look like? And that's how you should basically make your financial goals. And sometimes that might be 30K. Sometimes that might be 100K. Sometimes that might be $500,000. In some cases, that might be $1 million. Some cases, that might be like 10 million. So there is different levels to this. But if you come in there with a core foundational thinking behind you setting up your goals with, hey, how much money do I need to make to keep everybody around me super comfortable and allow me to keep driving and be the pilot of this plane. People, not everybody wants to be a pilot. A lot of people actually want to enjoy the ride in the airplane in the passenger seat. There is completely nothing wrong with that. And the thing is, you have to be able to make them feel comfortable while they're riding in your plane. You gotta make their seats comfortable. You gotta make everything in their mind that they would say, I have all the comfort that I need in my life. And that's what the true leadership is all about. Making everybody else around you feel safe. Making everybody feel around you comfortable. And with that comfort comes, respect. And then with that comfort comes, scaling everything for you from the business side. Now, in a personal life, that might be a little bit different, but in business, like if you're going to make everybody else around you who's really like holding down your business and scaling your business and working to grow and advance your business, you better make sure that those guys are taken care of, well taken care of. So, to the point where nobody could outbeat you on taking those guys into places and giving them the comfort and the life that they really desire and dream of, and which is very possible. You just have to think big as a business owner. A lot of business owners don't think this way. A lot of business owners just kind of think for themselves with more selfish thought. And you can't be selfish and expect to scale your organization to the moon, because it's going to be very difficult. It's much easier to help other people achieve their goals, and you can get there way faster doing it this way. Plus, it's more purpose driven, and your goal actually now has a meaning, why you actually want to make a lot of money in your life, or what that number actually looks like. And if you can figure that out for yourself and really think about that, I think the structure of your life is gonna be a lot different and a lot better, and a lot more quality, because you will feel your heart and your mind at peace, knowing that this is the why behind my actions. This is the why behind what I do in life, in business or outside of the business. So it's a very big thing to really think about and get used to understanding that for yourself, so you can really thrive in your life. And I'm gonna say this right now, don't focus on numbers. Don't be a number chaser. Think about how much it really is gonna require you to make everybody else around you feel super comfortable, and what does that look like? And then when you start thinking with that foundation, you're gonna be able to achieve goals far beyond the numbers you created for yourself as a limitation. And that is what I learned, my friends, and that is what I wanted to share with you, so that way you can also expand your mindset and start thinking big.